Power Field, Mile High here in Denver, Colorado. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC, between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Denver Broncos. Set to go amidst the high-altitude snow here in Denver. And off we go from Denver. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. And tough to run it just how he wants to amidst these elements. Defense on and behind that line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard brings up second and 11.
They fake the handoff. Now Nix. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
This one falls incomplete. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. Back now, pressure coming. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And now they face second down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He put some juice on a deep throw. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Putting the tight end in motion. First and goal. Here's Tootin. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
A 4-yard loss of the play. Second and goal.
They've got a man in motion.
60 Maverick! 60 Maverick!
Back on second and goal. And that one's incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Defense bringing in a fifth DB, third and goal.
Dragon 60, ready! Viking 18, 70, Craft 50, Buffalo 18! Ready!
Third and long for him here. He's going to score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0.
Las Vegas.
Well, Brock, we normally talk about complimentary football at some point every week. So how about the way they've begun this one, huh? Force a punt and then cash it in for 6 on their opening drive.
Can we do it every game?
It feels like it almost every game. Yeah.
I think you're right, because that's what the NFL is about. We all know the margins are so small in this league, and the team that typically plays the complimentary ball is typically the team that wins.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And not a common mistake, but it does happen on occasion as the kick goes out of bounds. Shotgun handoff to Harvey. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Here he goes, third and long. Complete beyond the marker. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Trying to find his tight end. And now it's second down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Again on 2nd and 10, Nix. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Captain.
Throw here, third down. He completes it in traffic. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there. Once more, it's Nix. He finds him beyond the marker. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos to reach pay dirt for the first time this game.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. The route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Will Lutz now on for the extra point. No problems with his footing in the snow. The XP is good. And the Broncos tie this game 7-7. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. Throwing off the play fake. Has a man on target to Thornton. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Giving 25 on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
They're throwing it. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. Wide open down the field, and he has it! And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
Broncos 7.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. He fields it from the 8. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got first and 10.
Oh, my son! Ready!
Nick's looking to throw. Now set up the screen here. It's Harvey. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Oh, my son! Ready!
Knicks now on first and 10. Has a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. First and 10 from the 43.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Oh, my son! Ready!
Shotgun snap to Nix. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Has room down the left sideline. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Kid, I know you feel the same questions I do from people as, well, do you ever have a rooting interest in the game? Or is it hard to not root for your home team or anything like that? No, the only thing we root for, to be honest, is a close game. And right now, with this kind of start, it doesn't feel like we're going to have one.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10. First play in the drive. Here's Harvey. Oh, it's so tough to build momentum running through the snow. They're on him before he can even get back to the line.
Brought down back at the 27.
Now Nix. That's the downfield work in the left. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Gain of 26 yards there. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here's first and 10 from the 47. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, after that play, training staff is headed out. That's one of their top guys who's shaken up. And they're going to need him back for the upcoming postseason. Second down. Here's Nix again. Finds him on the crossing route. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll run on first down with Dobbins. And tough running as the elements continue offering up the challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. Play action with Nix. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Raiders are going to have it after his second interception of the season. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Ready?
They'll throw it here on first. Connects on the crosser. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. And dose of the hurry up here.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down.
Throwing from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
Second and 6 at the 47-yard line.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Dropping back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. It's an early lead for the Raiders. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack draws them in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of their second down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home. That's it.
It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at 3rd and extra long. And that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. He's going to throw this one. Short pass brought in. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on 3rd and 19.
Here we go.
A gain of
18 Cardinal.
And the Raiders first down.
They're going to try and throw it here. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
On the ready. Here we go. Corey. Bronco 80. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
To the air on 3rd and long. That's complete. Here's Thornton. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up first and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Ready?
Offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Left wing 19.
From the red zone now. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. It's second and goal. So they fire for the end zone on first down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on second and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
To the end zone, but incomplete. That play's going to force third and goal.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
Ready?
He's keeping it, gotta get it forward. He runs it across, touchdown! The Raiders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Extra point attempt coming up. And the kick is good, and we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Ooh, this kick is not good at all. Out of bounds it goes. Well, gotta imagine he's gonna be headed to the kicking net after that one, right, partner? Work on how he's striking that football. That was a considerable miscue right there. Now a toss play with Dobbins. We tried so hard to get it outside, but just couldn't turn those feet quick enough in this snow. He's dropped behind the line. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Nix from the gun. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. They'll throw. Third and long. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to fourth down. Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he sends it up amongst the flurries of snow. Punt meets him at the 28. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
Over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34.
Check the Eagles. 18, Rattler, 18.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
A gain of 15.
Tootin gets it from the gun. And he charges through the snow for a gain of 4. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up second and 6.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets a good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Throwing it on second down. And this one is launched downfield. And that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing third down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Third and long. They're going to throw. This one's out to Noel, left side. Spinning, and the ball's not free. No, the Broncos get to this one.
Okay, this is one of those circumstances where you got to play it all the way through the whistle, right? Didn't look good defensively. Give up a big chunk passing play, but then you turn around and one hit totally changes the moment. You get the ball back and you turn the mojo in this building around.
First and 10, it's Harvey. And he charges ahead, but Snow and defenders stop him. Looked like he picked up a couple.
Brings up second and 8.
Nick Snap to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. First time this game they've looked to him. And things look tougher now with third and long.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
On the move, headed right. Making the call himself. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Oh no, they get him yet again. Rick Woolen with the INT. And the Raiders get it back after making their third first-half interception.
You know, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. That's what that whole defense screams after an interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down, but even with that, they will take that bookie any day. What a huge pick in return for that defense.
At the 7-yard line.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. He rolls to his right. It'll be second and 7 on the other side. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Mile High in just a moment. This needs to find the end zone, Brock. It's third and goal.
79 Broncos. Let's go.
Working now from the gun. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's fourth down.
A gain of 4 yards.
The Raiders settling for 3 as they send the field goal unit out. This is a chip shot from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And before the half, they're able to tack on 3 more.
What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Raiders take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, what better way to follow up one interception than by getting back out there and picking off another on the first play of the very next drive.
And think of all the work the offense just did on the sideline to try to recover. Okay, let's put together a good plan. Here's your adjustment. And in just one play, you flush it all down the toilet.
And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Oh, he lost the football. And the Broncos corral it.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on second down. You're trying to create a manageable third down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. Get to Harvey here from the pistol. And he's going to manage about 3 there before the defense gets to him. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
There's the fake. Here's Nix. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Raiders take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. We have seen this happen before, partner. 3 interceptions in a row. We're going to spare the quarterbacks who've done it. Not going to mention any names, but, man, not a list that he wanted to join.
Yeah, he probably stopped throwing the ball. Like, stop throwing the ball. You see that out loud?
No, that was out loud. Yeah. That's going to be incomplete. First time he's whooped his back's way this game, but no results yet. 2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
Come on.
Looking in the air here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't honed the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
19 tight.
They need some extra time to think over 3rd and long. We've got a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Tag! 19 Tiger! Hurt!
Air it out on 3rd. That's caught for the 1st. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
The Raiders settling for 3 as they send the field goal unit out. Made his first one. This is a little over 40. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And they're able to tack on 3 more to this lead before halftime.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Almost set.
Throwing on 1st down, Nix. That'll be caught by Troy Franklin. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Nix now on 1st and 10. Trying for the deep ball. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. And I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
Almost set. Ready.
Nix to throw again. This is caught inside the 15. A big 34-yard pickup there. And it's going to be 1st down Denver. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
On my set.
One final shot before the half. And the defender comes away with it. And the Raiders are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. And the Raiders are able to secure the kick. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
There's always a little competition on a football team to see who's going to make the hands team. Right? Those defensive guys say, hey, listen, I'm not a receiver with bad hands. I got good hands. Well, this is the ultimate test of it right here, Kate. Who makes the hands team? Those are the ones that are most trustworthy to go finish these games, to go get those onside kicks, and to go finish that phase of the game.
He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield.
Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders grow the lead coming out of halftime. They'll try this extra point. Extra point is good in this wintry weather. And the Raiders grow their lead yet again. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. This return starts at the 5. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10.
On my set. Ready. Ready, my son.
On the handoff, here's Harvey. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 33-yard line.
Here's Nix to throw. He completes it in traffic. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
On my set.
On 3rd and 2, here's Nix. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Kate, it has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. And they pick him off again. And the Raiders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Running from the pistol, it's Tootin. And the snow hampering their ground game here as he slowed up just a yard on that run. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 30.
Send the tight end in motion.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
2nd down game to Tootin. Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there.
He's tackled at
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Third and long for him here. Brought in close to the 8. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders parlay the interception into points. That one right down the middle. And the Raiders continue piling onto this lead. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. Chooses to bring this one out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes first and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Nix. This is Sutton working the right side. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield. Giving this to Harvey. And he's going to get up to speed through that snow to break off a gain of 5. Working quickly here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the Raiders' 45-yard line.
Here's Nix. Cut by Sutton. And he's tackled after a nice pickup, but we've got a flag down. This could wipe that play away. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. They'll take second down behind the sticks now after that holding call. Off the play fake. Here's Nix. And they make the tackle at the 38. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. A nice gain and a first down there, Brock, on a throw that most quarterbacks would have shied away from.
You know, tight ends, these guys, about the only position that can make that look routine, fending off a couple defenders. And it's really why, Kate, they're such valuable commodities.
And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. Now Nix. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Rick Woolen with the INT.
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God, take this man out.
And he's going to get up to speed through that snow to break off a... Five. Halfway there on first down. That brings up second and 5.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Seven Pirates. Top 60. Mustang 19.
Throwing from the gun. Short pass brought in. Continuing to move past the 45. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Give him 32 on that play. And that's a Vegas first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
It's a gain of 32. First down, Raiders.
Inside give here for Tootin. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
Las Vegas. Vegas, first down.
Red.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Las Vegas, first down.
He's going to throw it. Has it at the 7. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders continue adding on to that lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Has this at the 6. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Give up the middle to Harvey. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. A pickup there of 39. And that's good for a Broncos first down. Offense in the hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here's the backup. First throw. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
Here we go, set. 70 Lions. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Move it. Ready.
It's Harvey straight ahead. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Offense in the hurry up here.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 15-yard line.
2nd and 10, back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. They're going to try to throw for it. And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos put at least a tiny dent into that lead. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
The Broncos will line up for the...
All right, they're going to throw for it. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Darian Porter. Well, there was no hesitation there. I mean, none whatsoever. Putting the offense out to go for 2 there, Brock. And really, at this point, What do you have to lose?
Yeah, you got nothing to lose. And really, this decision made before you ever hit the field offensively. From this point forward, you're trying to get as much as you can, as quickly as you can, and that means these two-point conversions.
And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. Hand off to 2. And the snow hampering their ground game here as he slowed up just a yard on that run. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Let's go. Ready, right?
Pass play coming here. Has him on the quick hitter. And before he can reach the first, he's stopped. But this is close. Ball up to the 45-yard line. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's Raiders ball, and this one looks like it may already be out of reach. One yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
On the give, it's to and they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of a yard. And the Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
19 Tiger. 19 Tigers.
1st and 10, looking to throw. This one's out to Noel, left side. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Man, they've had a miserable time trying to run it through all this snow. Another carry fails here. He's going to lose yardage. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
He does it! Touchdown! The Raiders continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Now they'll try the point after. Snowy weather, no problem for them on that point after. And the Raiders tack on 7 more to their lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Come on. Set.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. Complete to Mims. Rolling into enemy territory. And he has this down to the 34. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. 1st down.
That's good.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he could transform a short completion into a big play.
60 box, go.
Pass play on 1st and 10. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Rick Woolen with the INT.
Well, I don't know what more to say. Just a dominating effort, really, in every phase. To put up a score like this in this league, it's hard to do. It takes all 3 phases to get it done. And mercifully, well, we're getting closer to the end of this one.
Hey, check.
Tootin on 1st and 10. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Passing now on 2nd and 10. Doesn't make the connection. Not on the same page with his tight end. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
And 10 yards.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
to the air on 3rd and long. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. They connect on the deep shot. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders throwing 6 more on the blowout.
Las Vegas.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
This one is up and good. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Broncos 13.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return coming from the 6. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
A.J. Hamler on the return. The Broncos take over 1st and 10.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. This is Harvey. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge, partner. He is only able to get back to the line there.
Dominic Hampton. No gain on the play. 2nd
Off the play fake. He'll throw.
at the 27-yard line.
Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Rick Woolen with the INT. And the Raiders get it as he makes his 3rd interception in this game.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game when it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
Putting a receiver in motion. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Ready. Hut.
Now here's Cam Scattergood on the ground. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal.
Here. Smash. Smash. Sack.
Going right back to Scattergood. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
Come on.
And they've been doing it.
Trying it again with Scattergood. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Raiders are running them out of the building. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
76, Broncos 13.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Return. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Tiger. 19 Tiger. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Oh, no. They get him yet again. And the Raiders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
At the 26-yard line.
Ready, go.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Set, hut. 52 blue. Ready.
Scatterboo now from the gun. Man, it is so tough to build momentum running through the snow. They're on him before he can even get back to the line.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Raiders moments away from win number 12.
Here we go.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down.
Ready?
Line up the design keeper.
Here we go.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down.
Green. Ready.
They're drawing up for him. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd.
Set, go.
He's drawn up for him. So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders winners, as we'll see you next time from Denver.
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. Lil Jon. Click your me, click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now, ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time. Turn this thing on out. Now, let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers.